Hello everyone, John Demarest. I'm owner and founder of Yahushado Health and Wellness Industries. I'm going to be working today with NACA Wellness Center, and we're working together to bring you some videos on some low impact physical training for just some people that need to do some exercise that don't want to do any harder jumping, or maybe you might not be able to do like push-ups or sit-ups or squats, things like that. But we found that with the Wing Chun martial arts, incorporating some of those movements will help develop some strength and conditioning, and will aid in endurance as well. And so what I want to do is go ahead, we're going to be doing stretching every time. Today I'm going to talk about some maybe blocking drills that you can do by just standing, and it helps to use your imagination with some of these things, because right now during this pandemic time, we're not even allowed to use any partners in this location to demonstrate any of the blocking drills. So Wing Chun is really good for that, because you can just do the movement without actually using a partner, but just using your imagination. I'm sure all of you have been doing that at home, and I would like to just get right into it with some stretching. Just go ahead and reach over your head and pull it, slowly rotate it back and forth. The other side. I reset every time in between my stretches to help everything kind of just reset and loosen up. And I stretch my head down. And I turn my head left to right. Just do this slowly and easily at your comfort level. And across the middle. And the other side. Let's do some arm circles. Keep it small. Other way. Make them bigger. Go the opposite direction again, backwards. Opposite direction, big. Just at the elbow. Go opposite direction. Okay, lace your fingers behind your back. If we're going to pull down, and then you can lean forward. As far as your comfort level will take you. Another shoulder stretch. If you can, I do this because I'm pretty wide in the chest. I can't go all the way over and grab my hand. What I do is I use my head and I push my arm over as I brace it. Other side. Let's go ahead and do some hip rotations. So going around in a circle. Again, at your comfort level. Go the other way. Always remember to breathe as you're doing these exercises. slowly and steadily. Place your feet out, just past your shoulders, and we're going to do a reaching stretch. Up, up, to the center, low, low, up, up, to the center, low, low. One more time. Up, up, to the center, low, low. You can keep your feet out. Put your arms out, and you're going to dive down. Try to keep your back straight. Fold your arms in front of you. Now this is all up to you and your comfort level. If you can do this, just let your neck hang there. Go to your right foot. Place your hand on your foot and your shin. It's best to let your muscles relax as much as possible. Don't fight the stretch, but just breathe into it, sink into it. Now if you place your right hand on the ground, left hand goes up, body rotation. Left hand on the ground, back up, body rotation. From here we're going to roll back up. Breathing in. You can do that again. Make it nice and strong. One more time. From this position, if you can, turn. Let yourself just stretch right there. The stretch is here in this hip. Be strong on this leg. Let this one dip down. Come back to center. Turn again, opposite direction. Again, the stretch is in this hip. Come back to center. Bring your feet back together. And what we're going to do is we're going to kneel down. Or before we do that, let's finish with our knees. And we're going to do knee rotation. This way. Again, if you have any issues with your knees, just back off. Do what you can. Now what I like to call the Tootsie Roll. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Go the other way. Go ahead and squat down. This takes a little effort with the knees. So again, just mind your knees. If you're having any pain, just back off of it. And there's some other exercises you can do. You can skip this portion, or you can go into just sitting down, which we'll go into. As you're sitting down, reach up, reach for the sky. Exhale. Grab your toes, pull your toes back. Set up straight again. We're going to bring 1 foot out, 1 foot in. Grab your toe. Place your hand on your knee. And support your knee so it doesn't come up. And you're going to exhale. Lean into it. Remember to try and relax. Sometimes I like to move when I'm stretching. I find those areas that are tight over here on this side of my calf. It's tight, so I'm going to just kind of roll into that a little bit. It's okay to roll. It's okay to make small movements, but you don't want to make abrupt, fast movements. You need to think of your muscles like rubber bands. And if they're cold, if you ever put a rubber band in the freezer and you try to stretch it real fast, real hard, it'll more than likely break. If you had your rubber band at a nice room temperature and you're stretching it slowly and you worked it, you could get a rubber band to stretch pretty far without breaking. So take that in consideration when you're doing your stretches. Inhale, exhale as you support your knee. Pull your toes back. Right here I feel tightness here, so I'm going to move into that tightness. Come back up. Both legs out. You're going to reach up and you're going to try to bend at the hips forward. Relax, don't fight it. Reach up. Again, I'm going to go this way. Both hands to my feet. Reach up. Both hands. Crisscross. Sit up nice and straight. Pull your belly button forward. Just breathe. Now from here, I'm going to take this hand, go across. I'm going to place my other hand behind me to a desired location, and I'm just going to twist my torso. Remember, you want it nice and tall, straight. Take a breath in, blow it out, and sink into that stretch more. Keep your spine nice and straight again. And we're going to go this side, over. Don't forget to breathe in and blow out. Sink into your stretch. All right. From here, I'm going to roll up. I'm going to tuck my feet under. I'm going to come up this way. I'm going to tuck my toes under me. Thumb to pinky knuckle. I'm going to turn it in toward my body, and I'm going to go straight down. side. Looks kind of like a duck. I'm going to take my hand underneath. I'm going to push my pinky, turning my hand from the bottom to the top, and continue inward. Other side, thumb to pinky, inward, straight down. Again, you got this duck looking thing. Your arm is 90 degrees here, and then your hand and your wrist is 90 degrees out. Your back of your hand is facing outward. You're going to go under, and this is pretty much thumb to pinky as well, and you're going to go toward your nose again. This is a joint lock known as Nikio. And you can work it if you want. So if you have any trouble with keeping up with me, you can always pause this video and go back and take a look at what I'm doing. So from here, I'm going to come roll right up, and I'm on my feet again. So for our warm-up, let's talk about our Wing Chun stance. And we're going to do just feet like a little bit apart, probably about shoulder width, maybe a little bit more. Basically, just a good solid stance. Your feet are basically directly under you. You're going to go out one, as far as you can go out, and then you're going to go turn your feet inward. Right? It's an awkward position, but this helps you be grounded and firmly planted into the ground. You can actually use your toes and grab. Once you get your feet set, you want to make sure that you have a nice bend here at your ankle. You want to make sure you have a nice bend at your knee, and you sink into it. Here is supposed to be the place where you're holding a lot of your energy. It's where your balance originates. The Chinese refer to it as the Dan Shen. And you want to roll your hips under, and this will straighten your spine in the back.